Now then everybody, how we all doing? Welcome back for some more Witcher 3 and Blood and Wine DLC. Really good episode last one, got introduced to Toussaint and the Knights of Toussaint. Learned about the murders happening here with the vampires and such. Met an old friend in Regis who I absolutely love. Him and Geralt's relationship is absolute class, so keep an eye for that. Actually, we've got to head there and meet him now at the cemetery. So what we'll do, folks, we'll head there now. We'll come out of here because the Queen's Guards are outside, the knights and such. So obviously, us and Dettlaff fought in here at the end towards the last episode. And yeah, it's such a cool setting this. I really hope you all enjoyed that first episode. But what we'll do, like I said, we'll head out here now. We probably might get to speak to someone. And then we'll head out and meet Regis, man. Because I absolutely love Regis. I really do. But yeah, man, like I said, really hope you've all enjoyed it. Other than that, we'll crack on, as always. And let's go and meet Regis, shall we? Hey, how are we going to get out of here? Is it just through the same door, is it? Yeah. Alright, so we ain't got to speak to anyone, which is cool. But, yes, what we'll do in one of the episodes is really explore... Hello? Who's this?
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Ah, of course.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Oh, hey, kid.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Ah, yes. Okay. So that's the letter from Yennefer we get. Obviously, if you choose Triss in the main game, you get a letter from Triss. But yeah, there you go. But what we'll do, like I said, got a fair trek now to get to Regis. It's not too far, but it's far enough. And then what we'll do when we come back, we'll have a good look round Toussaint, look at all the stores, see what we can get. But I'll see you there, my friends. Right, here we go. Cemetery's here. Fast travel point as well. Stop off road here. What's going on here? Ooh. Bloody plants. Ow, shit. Get out of it. Kill that bloody thing because it's a nuisance. We'll take all that, thank you. Right, let's go and speak to Regis then.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. That stench.
Who's that? Oh, it's another flower. Might as well deal with it. And a gold, lovely. Just what we need. Oh, shite. You know there's a gold here, don't you? You can attack that. I keep falling for that. It's going to be my fault. Right, now I can focus on goal now. Doing me head in. Bloody plants. Where is he? Come here. Get out of it. We don't need to collect his stuff because we've got loads of gold stuff. But we'll take that. Because they'll come in handy. Right, now we can speak to Regis. Bleed it out.
Regis.
Politely
Damn it.
knock on front
Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Right, let's have a look, because there's a little drop down bit over here, if I remember correctly. Where are you? Here we are. Ah, shit.
Not bad.
Let's get rid of that. Right, we're all right there now. Oh crap, we need to burn these eggs though.
Wars.
Oh god.
Victuals are plenty around here.
Oh, there's plenty in here. There is plenty. We'll burn these, thank you.
That's some stench.
Collect all the stuff.
Great.
Oh, got a big boy. No, I need to be careful now because I'm being stupid. Oh shit. That hard shell on top of them, man, it does me nothing. There we go. Kekimore warrior. Bloody things are a nuisance. Don't think you can get out them eggs. Now, which bloody way is it now? Let's have a look down here. Anything? Hey up, can we search these? We can. Stuff to sell. Because we're going to need to sell stuff, folks, for... So obviously we got given a property.
Something here.
Let's take that off.
Kira gave me.
So yeah, we got given a property by the Queen of Toussaint last episode, if you didn't see. So we're going to have to upgrade that. Oh, a sword as well. Forgot about that. A knight's oath. Fair one. These are all what we picked up last episode. Anna Henrietta, that's the Queen's name for those who don't know. Lovely woman. From what I can tell in game anyway. Demanding though, very demanding. Right, where is he? Ah, he's there, look.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What do you want to use the hand for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Fair enough.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
So when he was on about that specific someone earlier in the conversation, there's an option down the line later on we can look into that. So keep your eyes out for that, folks.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, You vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Where have you been? What you been doing?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Dettlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
How are you handling the absence? Not drinking blood. Oh,
Gotta
sorry,
ask you
wrong
the
one.
big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living high of vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
I think he always would.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Great partnership, these two, man. They really are. Let me know down in comments, folks, who's your favourite partnership with Geralt. Is it Yennefer, Triss, Regis, Zoltan, Dandelion, Ciri? I do like him with Ciri, though, as well. That dad and daughter thing they've got going off. It's so cool.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
So, this white we've got to go and check in on. You guys who don't know are going to learn a lot about it because it's in relation to a certain someone we've met. But before we head off and do that one, we have got plenty of side missions to get through, as you can see. Lots and lots and lots. And then just at the end of the last episode, I picked up a lot of Witcher gear as well, which I don't mind doing. I can do them in my own time. But there's one set I would love to get for the channel. And there's the Manticore set, I do like that one. And the Woven set as well, that is nice as well. But it's a lot of running around, so I won't bore you with that. But like I said, what we could do is go to the place where the auction is being held. Knights for hire. Let's just have a quick look. Gwen, obviously. Oh, Gwen. Oh, we'll do that another time though, otherwise I'll be here all day just doing that. Okay. Find all the Grandmaster diagrams of one Witcher school. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I think what we'll do, folks, with the side quest, we'll start from the top, work his way down like we did in the main campaign, and then we'll head straight back and sort that white out. I just don't want to really miss anything and take advantage of this whole DLC, because I actually do love exploring, gathering things, coming into new enemies and other people. So, like I say, what I'll do, get on Roach, who's just up here, look, bless him, and we'll ride out, and Roach, come here, please. No, I don't want to eat gravestone. Bleed it out, Gabe. Right, here we go. Right, folks, I'll see you there.
Faster.
Alright, the auction's just being held down here. Here we are, and we've got a notice board as well with more time missions. Bleeding hell, yes, there is a lot on this DLC.
Sir de Pirac Perrin.
I placed the first bid.
But I made the best offer.
Here we go.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The Minister of the Treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, Happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
A Witcher, mate.
A Witcher. So no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say Witcher? Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Yeah, sure.
Sure sounds like work for a Witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Oh, she wants to speak to us as well.
Psst. You're a Witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgat too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith, both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Leon? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
So we have got lots to do. Lots. We've got loads of running around to do. Where's them ones we've just got? So Wine Wars there, look. We've got 5 problems on there, Vineyard, and 5 at them. But what we'll do, we'll come back to that. Right. Let's have a look what else we've got. Nights for hire. Go to Joe to learn the details of the contract. No place like home. Go to Cova Bianco. That's our new place of residence. Okay, so they're all quite fairly distant away. Let's go for... Tell you what, we'll start making a head start. We'll start on this vineyard. So it's just up the road, so we can start getting a run up on here. Oh shite, wrong way. I've gone backwards. What am I doing? Over vineyard. Just got to sort 5 problems out of each vineyard and then run back to them. And then see if they'll sort it out between themselves. So, first one's just over here. We'll cut through here actually. So one of the downsides this DLC does have is a mission like this, because it does involve a lot of running around. No, I didn't mean to call Roach. Oh shite mate, oh shite.
How you like that silver?
Shit me. Not going well. Let's get rid of this one. That's that one. That's that one as well. Let them explode. I'll be able to defeat this nest.
Again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid
of that. Let's collect all that. And you. And then we're looking. Now we did get a sword from Regis's place, didn't we? It's rubbish really. Okay, so that's the first one done. Let's just head up here. And we'll get the second one done. All over it, folks. Right, here we are. More plants. I can't stand the bloody things. Oh, I need to be careful for exploding ones. I get to the back here. Smash this one up. Oh, shite. Oh, this ain't going good.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, sod off, game. Set that. What's that one? Where's that other one? Alright, it's pushed down there. There we go. I still need to work out what that perk is that I've put on that. When I get to low health, it recovers it. I still don't know what that is, to be honest. I put it on sheer by luck. So I need to have a look into that, to be fair. What's that? Oh, a griffin flying around.
Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
Take all this in here. Because we can sell all this, of course. So it's free coin. Right, this is a contract area, this, so we need to be careful because we're doing 2 missions at once here.
Dead. Just dead.
Yep. Pretty self-explanatory. Geralt, he is dead.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by
Spare
accident.
me this time, I'll skin that spotty hide off your rump. The next batch of seedlings tomorrow. We need to infect another spot. Ah, I see.
Notes
All
clear.
starting to unfold.
Someone's out to sabotage Coronata. Shame I don't know who. Though I could still find out if I keep looking.
Is that, I don't think down here, is it? I'm just making sure. It's been a long time since I've done DLC, so I don't think it's here we'll find it. I think it's back with another place to explore, but yeah, we'll get that anyway. Get you. Right, what we'll do is we'll head up here and do the next one. Lots of running around, folks. Forgive me. Right, next one's here. More plants. How lovely. Why do I keep doing that when it's gone underneath? Keep shooting myself in foot. I'll let them all die out. Hey up. Meditating. Look at that place, man. Ah, that's right, yeah, when you clear certain areas, it invites the population back in, that's correct. Forgive me, I completely forgot about that part. Yeah, when you clear certain areas of the vineyards, people come back in. Okay, on to the next one then. Just over this bridge then, I believe it's more plants or whatever. Nope, not this one, it's trolls. Hello, lads. Stay here as well, and his mate can chuck rope boulders at him. Go on, get out of it. That's one of them done. Come on, you. That got a bit silly, didn't it? Stayed in it pocket far too long then. Go on. No. Good troll. There we go. Take all their troll stuff, thank you. But, as always, folks, if you wish to read, pause. I'll scroll down for you guys as well. Who like reading stuff, you can be able to pause it and read it in your own time. You won't have me running around and jabbering on. Okay, last one it is then. And then we move on to the second vineyard. Yeah, like I was saying, there is a few missions on this DLC that can be a bit tedious with the running around aspect of it. But I suppose you have to take the rough with the smooth in some aspects because it is such a great DLC. What you got for us this time then? Let's have a look. Prisoner. Person in distress. Oh, we're going below. Oh, shite. Didn't mean to fall down there like that. Hello, lads.
Help, sir! Save me!
I would have killed that poor woman by now, but we have just been swinging.
Help, sir! Save me!
Don't you worry.
Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly,
Calm down. It's over.
the bang Dettlaff kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. Ah, but I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you work me there?
Let's go, come on.
Lead the way. Right behind you.
We can always come back and search this area later on.
Here we are. Once again, I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
Not right now.
Thanks. See you later.
Just bloody saved her. Right, let's head over to the other vineyard now. Because obviously you can just hand that one in and let him take over the vineyard. But there's more to the story, so we'll head over there now. And we'll do our part for her. Like we said, we offered to help both, so why not help both? Like I say, there's a lot of running around. I keep mentioning that, but just bear with me, folks. All the running around I'll cut out anyway for you guys. So you don't really see all this part here. I'll see you there. Right, first one's right here on bank. More flowers to get rid of. We come across lake over there. Look, roaches there. I'll tell you what. Let's move on up now. Oh, I've got caught already. How lovely. Oh, shit, I'm stuck here.
Let's dance.
Keep moving positions, man.
How you like that silver?
That's the first one dealt with. Right, other one's behind bloody tent. So like that. Where you gone? Behind tent again. Because you like being a pain in the ass. There we go. This is this one done. Gives all your stuff. Now what we got round us this time? Let's have a look. Here we are. Let's read that.
A letter and a key.
Read these orders
Place
carefully.
like this.
For I will
That'll
not
be
tolerate any
interesting.
blunders. Report to the agreed upon location tomorrow. Collect the next delivery of seedlings. See?
Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some big parties causing ruckus at the Vineyard.
Find a place in the letter. Roach, come here, mate. Let's go and see where this letter's going to take us. Right, just down here it is then. Just had to come all the way down over opposite side of the map. Right, here it is. Abandoned storehouse. Right, what is it you want me to see here? It's locked. There's a door below us actually. Here we go. How can we find in here? Some rope and stuff. Take all this, thank you. Some spoons. Of course we had to run into one of these.
Time to end this.
I've done that again. Getting annoyed with myself. Right. Chop its arse down. Right, back off from that. Right, get out of it. Bloody a nuisance, them thing. Right, some over here, which is what we need to get. There we are, look. As always, folks, pause and read if you wish.
Letter proves Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
What we need to do, though, before we do that, is... we still got that one. Let's... nope, it weren't that one. Which one were it? Let's solve the problems first. Shouldn't take us too long. Look, it just took me a while to get down here, but I'll head back, folks, and then we'll go again, clear out these problems, and then we'll go and speak to both of them, let them know the outcome of why both of their places are set for ruin. Come on, Roach. Let's be on his way. Right, well, let's solve this problem then. This one's just up past this house. We'll go around here. The problem should just be about here. Let me guess, some more plants, of course, because all this one is bloody plants.
What now, you piece of filth?
That's that one. There we go. We'll allow people to move back in. People back to work already. Take that chest actually, thank you. Right, back down, on to the next one. Let's go. No ruts, let's go. Right. Let's kill more plants. Here we are. Right, so not get caught up in that and my sword's damage. Over to this one over here. You get away from them. Get out of you. Oh, I've got to manage to get a bit of damage done on both. There we go. People will come back in now. Right, 2 more left to do. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Come on, you. Right, just in here. Ah, bandits on this one. Feels nice to fight some other than a pluffing plant. Pluffing? Chuffing, I can't even speak now. I've seen that many plants. Pluffing plants. There you go. Get up, mate.
I owe you my life, unknown knight. How are you dubbed?
Dubbed Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
My thanks, Sir Geralt. The scallywags sought to demolish our herb garden, you see. I thought, I shall take a hum, scare the rabble off, but to my great chagrin, there were too many and I failed. There's no use crying over spilt wine. Come with me to Vermentino. I'll patch up your armor or pound the anvil to fulfill some other need you might have.
I'll come by later.
Go ahead. I'll stop by when I'm in the area.
Right, off you go, because I want to get all this. Because it all comes in bloody handy. Some fish. Right, last one now, and it's just up the road. Let's get all the swords and stuff. Sell it all on. We're going to have plenty to sell. Mark my words. Baguette of fresh pâté. I love the pâté, yeah. Right, folks, next one and last one. Just up here. Here we go. Oh. Right, back off from that. Come on, you. Your last one. Here we are. There we go. We can speak to them both now and let them know what's going on now. That's all that done with. Hello. So, it's, folks, wish to read. Read on. Right, Roach, come here, pal. Where are you? Down here. Let's go and speak to Matilda and Liam then. Then we are done with this quest. Just the other side of this bridge now, and we're back where we started. Here we are.
Madame, monsieur. We shall never get anywhere in this manner.
Here we go.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards, solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Belgard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
Fine, come on then.
All right, let's go.
My desire for Belgard to pass into capable hands was no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
Sure.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
As you can see, we've got another 5 to do, because we didn't have enough to do already. Jesus Christ, Gabe.
You go your way. The bushel of grapes is more.
Right, let's head down here. Let's get this done. Start it way then once it's done.
Over there, monsters have come.
Pass them 2 little ones done. Oh, you little shit. Poison. Shit, I need to be careful here.
Show me what you got.
Alright, that's that dealt
Gotta
with.
blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endriggers.
That's one problem solved. There we are. Get all these. Right, on to the next one. Let's go.
Go, go.
Now, what's this one? Oh, centipede. Oh, get out of the way of that. That's that one done.
Show me what you got.
Do you want to be out of the way of that spin? There we go. Another problem done. I mean, we are getting a lot of loot from this. That's the one good thing about it. Right, Roach, come on, mate. On to the next one. We're flying through him. Right, just on the next one's here. I got another person trapped. Plenty of loot to go around then.
Sir, tackle him! Tackle him! Stay together! At least try to! Heck, numb it! Save me! Sir! A billion blighted barrels!
That's another one down.
Time to end this.
Save me! Sir! Help!
There we are.
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Meet you there, mate.
Drop by when I'm in the area.
Want to get all loot from here. I have so much stuff to sell, it's going to be untrue. Should make a tidy profit from it though, to be fair. Take your stuff. Right, up to the next one, we've got 2 more to do and then it's done. Right, here we go. More centipedes, absolutely fine, they're quite simple to deal with. Apart from when they do that bollocks. Roach, you might want to get out of here, mate. Get out of the jumping high ground and everything. Ow. Ow!
Not bad.
That's one. Here we go. Both of you two sod off. It is a monster nest, so we'll get a bit more out of these. Destroy that. There we are. Right, last one. And then it is done.
Faster.
It's always one mission I'm glad to get out of the way early doors, because there is a lot of running around on this game, on this DLC, but this is the most running around by far on any mission, so it's good to get it done out early. It is a bit tedious, like I've said previously, but just getting it done gets it out of the way then. Right, here we are. Abandoned site. Oh, hello. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, shit me, alright, mate. Get your bloody ass down.
Time to end this.
Oh, shit, blowing fire. Come on, come back this way. Nearly there. There we go. Now allow people back in. Let's collect the parts off it.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
Right, let's get back to Liam and Matilda and tell them it's all done.
Ooh.
Hey up.
What? Watch off! I'm working here.
Come on. Get down here, out of the way then. Here it is. Let's go. Back at the vineyard we need to be at.
Chasing down witches make you go.
Let's just tell them we're not running around now. I'm not doing any more. You can sod off. We're already up top. Oh, look at them all just sat chilling while we do up running around.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
There we are. Wait 3 days. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make the process a little bit quicker. We'll meditate for 3 days. So, where are we? There we are. There we go. Now we can see them. And they're right here waiting for us.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
So you're doing well?
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you.
What's the surprise?
What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree...
We'd like to name it after you.
What shall we call it?
White Wolf wine.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
There we go. All done and dusted.
Vermentino and Coronata reconciled?
Fantastic. Right, folks, we'll leave it there for this one because that last mission was an absolute run around. It always is that one. It's the one mission out of the DLC I don't like doing. But I try and get it done nice and early just to get it out of the way. Then there is a lot of other missions where you have to run to a specific place, but it's only 1 or 2 places. That thing, you've got like 15 places to run, so it's an absolute nightmare. But it is what it is. The rest of the DLC is brilliant, i.e. the main story and such. It weighs up. The negatives, sorry, the good outweighs the negative, if that makes sense. So that one's done now, so that's done and dusted. So we can move on. But when we come back, we'll carry on with some other missions, side missions, and then go and see this white layer, which you can see on screen. So a really fantastic episode. I really hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you once more for stopping by and watching. Please look after yourselves, take it easy, and I'll catch you all in a bit.